Good morning, sir. Ito po ang aking journal sa Aquacultures. Disseminations of antibiotics resistance of in antibiotic-free circulations aquaculture systems. Abstract. Current the demand of the antibiotic-free aquaculture has increased, but to which extent AMR spreads in aquacultures in the absence of the antibiotic additives remains to the equated. Therefore, we aim to reveal potential factors that affect AMR in antibiotic-free aquaculture systems. As the model systems, we utilize and cause regulating aquacultures contain African catfish, Oclarias grapenus. We aquaculture containing African catfish, Oclarias grapenus. We sampled water and biofilms during various rearing period and performed 16S ribosomal RNN high throughout sequencing and PCR for 6 antibiotics resistance genes. The class 1 integrase genes until 1 and the 1 and 16S RNA gene. In the parallel, we monitored the physicochemical water parameters during the durations of aquaculture applications. During the rearing operations, nitrogen compounds accumulated to 42.00 tapos and 18.17 milligram. Ammonium 153.0 to 7.5 milligram liter. Nitrogen and 0.9 ml nitrate. However, this did not influence the dominant bacterial communities RGN abundance in either biofilm or aquatic samples. Despite the absence of antibiotic use, RGS consistently according high relative abundance but at constant level during rearing. Moreover, one ARG, the B-lactamase gene biatem, was significantly associated with the bacterial biofilm in lifestyle. Its abundance further correlated with the taxonomic compositions, the X-divers of the microbial communities. In conclusions, RGA were present in high relative abundance but remained stable during the period of recirculating aquacultures. Consequently, bacterial communities were able to retain high ARG abundance during aquaculture operations, despite the absence of selective pressures. Introductions. Recirculating aquaculture has in the last years gained popularity due to its smaller environment footprints compared to conventional aquacultures. It is required to enclose systems and utilize water from spring or boreholes. That is throughout aquaculture operations treated and reused in the facility. Recirculating aquaculture has diverse applications for the cultivations of both freshwaters and marine species. Treatment with the mechanical and biological filters reduce the water consumptions by 90 to 99% when compared to conventional aquacultures. The water recycling results the smaller environment impacts. In comparisons to conventional aquacultures productions, where fish excretions, feed surplus, feed additives, and drug residues are released in the environment, or Martinez 2010 and Liu 2020. Materials and methods. Descriptions of the circulating aquaculture systems. The sampled freshwater circulating aquaculture systems was located in Starnberg, Germany, 48 degrees 0045 1 north and 11 degrees 2020 is the system was stocked with African catfish Garriapianus cultured in aquaria volume 450 liter. Being a part of a series of corresponding circulation systems for research purpose, African catfish together with carps belong to a group fish species in aquacultures that is robust to rearing water with heavy loads of floating particles and organic compounds, or SHU 2021. The African catfish is an air breather and can live in rearing water with high levels of ammonia and able to excrete ammonia against a high threshold of ammonia in the water. Other fish species reared in circulating aquacultures as the Anadrome salmonid species depend more on high quality rearing water to avoid gill problems and bacterial infections, or Gutierrez 2019. Nitrogen compound accumulate during recirculations aquacultures to investigate whether the water physicochemical characteristic changed during the time of the aquaculture's operations. Water was sampled at the start of June 2018 and the middle of July 2018 and end August of 2018. Of the operations, nitrogen compounds accumulate during continuous recirculating aquaculture, especially ammonium nitrogens, nitrate nitrogens, and nitrate nitrogens concentrations all increase significantly during operations. Ammonium nitrogen concentrations increased from June to August from 0.02 to 42.00 to 18.17 meter to similarly nitrate or nitrogen concentrations increased from 12.4 2.1 to 153.0 and 7.5 milligram, while nitrate nitrogens increased from 0.3 to 0.1 to 2.9 or 0.9 milligram. In parallel to increase the of nitrogen compounds, conductivity increased from 792.3 and 79.2. Discussions. Resilience of antibiotics resistance genes prevalence despite the change in psychochemical parameters. In the present study, we demonstrate that despite abstaining from antibiotic use in a water recirculating system with African catfish, most of the tested clinically relevant are ARGS and the class 1 integron integrase genes until were indeed present in water and biofilm bacterial communities of recirculating aquaculture tanks. However, AGR and until abundance did not increase during ongoing aquaculture operations in the absence of antibiotics include selections pressures. This was despite the fact that psychochemical condition changes, concentrations of nitrogen compounds increased by over an order to magnitude, which only cause slight variations in bacterial communities compositions. Overall, bacterial communities displayed a high resilience AGR abundance during the operations, as AGR did not decrease during operations. In conclusions, we demonstrate that bacterial communities retain high abundance of several ARG during recirculating through antibiotics. No significant impacts of the accumulations of nitrogen compounds on AMR was detected, Biofilm formations in circulating aquaculture filters was associated with high abundance of the B-lactamase genes BA10, which was most likely mediated by changes in the phylogenetic composition communities rather than due to increased HGT events, as no such dynamics were detected for any of the other tested ARG. Still, biofilm formations may result in hotspots of AMR, and further considerations of how to reduce biofilm formations during recirculating aquacultures could not in turn reduce hotspot related to the spread AMR in such artificially constructed aquacultures environments. Yun lang po, sir. Thank you.